Gray's Elegy, written in a country churchyard. The curfew tells the knell of parting day. The lowing herd winds slowly o'er the lea. The ploughman homeward plods his weary way, and leaves the world to darkness and to me. Now fades the glimmering landscape on the sight, and all the air a solemn stillness holds, save for the beetle wheels his droning flight, and the drowsy tinklings lull their distant folds. Save for yonder ivy-mantled tower, the moping owl does to the moon complain, for such as wandering near her secret bower molest her ancient solitary reign. These rugged elms that yew trees shade, there heaves the turf in many a mouldering heap, each in his narrow cell forever laid. The rude forefathers of the hamlet sleep. The breezy calls of incense-breathing morn, the swallows twittering in the straw-built shed, and the cock's shrill clarion and the echoing horn no more shall raise them from their lowly bed. No more the blazing hearth shall burn, or the busy housewife ply her evening care. No children run to lisp their sigh's return, or climb his knees the envied kiss to share. Oft the harvest does to the sickle yield, the farrow oft the stubborn glebe has broke. How jocund they rode their team afield, how bowed the woods to their steady stroke. Let not ambition mock their useful toils, their homely joys, their destiny obscure, nor grandeur hear with a disdainful smile the short and simple annals of the poor. The boasts of heraldry, the pomp of power, all that beauty, all that wealth, await alike the inevitable hour. The paths of glory lead but to the grave. For you, ye proud, impute not to these the fault, if memory o'er their tomb no trophies raise. When the long-drawn aisle and fretted vault, the pealing anthem swells the note of praise. Can storied urn or animated bust back to its mansion call the fleeting breath? Can honour's voice provoke the silent dust, or flattery soothe the dull cold ear of death? Perhaps in this neglected spot is laid some heart once pregnant with celestial fire, hands that the rod of empire might have swayed, or waked with ecstasy the living lyre. But knowledge to their eyes, her ample care, the rich with the spoils of time did ne'er unroll, chill penury repressed their noble rage, and froze the genial current of the soul. Full many a gem of purest ray serene, the dark unfathomed caves of ocean bare. Full many a flower is born to blush unseen, and waste its sweetness on the desert air. Some village Hampden that with dauntless breast the little tyrant of the fields withstood, some mute inglorious Milton here may rest, some Cromwell, guiltless of his country's blood, the applause of listening senates to command, the threats of pain and ruin to despise, to scatter plenty o'er a smiling land, and read their history in a nation's eyes. Their lot forbade, nor circumscribed alone, their virtues growing, but their crimes confined, forbade to wade through slaughter to a throne, and shut the gates of mercy on mankind. The struggling pangs of conscious truth to hide, to quench the blushes of ingenuous shame, or heap the shrines of luxury and pride with incense kindled from the muses' flame. Far from the madding crowd's ignoble strife, their sober wishes never wandered far along the cool sequestered vale of life. They kept the noiseless tenor of their ways. Yet even these, from insult to protect, some frail memorial still erected nigh, with uncouth rhymes and shapeless sculpture decked, implores the passing tribute of a sigh. Their name, their years, spelt by the unlettered muse, the place of fame and elegy supply. With many a holy text around she strews, to teach the rustic moralist to die. For who to dumb forgetfulness is prey? The pleasing, anxious being, ere resigned, left the warm precincts of the cheerful day, nor cast a longing, lingering look behind. On some fond breast the parting soul relies, some pious drops the closing eye requires. Even from the tomb the voice of nature cries, even in our ashes, live. Their fires. For ye, mindful of the unhonoured dead, dost in these lines their artless tale relate, if chance, by lonely contemplation led, some kindred spirit shall inquire thy fate. Haply the hoary-headed swain may say, oft have we seen him at the peep of dawn, brushing with hasty steps the dews away, to meet the sun upon the upland lawn. There, at the front of this nodding beach, there wreathes the old fantastic roots so high, listless length at noontide would he stretch, and pour upon the brook that babbles by. Hard by yon wood smiling as if in scorn. Muttering his wayward fancies as he rove, now drooping, woeful wan, as one forlorn, or crazed with care, or crossed in hopeless love. One morn I missed him on the accustomed hill, along the heath near his favourite tree. Another came, nor yet beside the rill, not on the upland lawn, nor at the wood was he. Now, with the dirge's dew in sad array, slow through the churchway path we saw him borne, approach to read, thou canst read, the lay, graved on the gravestone, beneath yon aged thorn, the epitaph. Here his head rests on the lap of earth, a youth to fame and fortune unknown. Fair science never frowned upon his humble birth, and melancholy marked him for her own. Large of bounty and of soul sincere, heaven recompensed and largely send. He gave to misery all that he had, a tear. He gained from heaven, 'twas all he wished, a friend. No further look his merits to disclose, nor draw his frailties from their dread abode. There they alike in trembling hope repose, the bosom of his Father and his God.